am I hungry? Yes or no? What do I need to eat? I've already been recalibrating my brain to think protein first, then figure out the rest. We're
How are
here.
you, my man? It's been a minute.
Yeah, we're hanging in, and this little guy is running the show still.
Amazing. Oh, it's good to see you. Dude, your face looks
Yeah,
more
what?
than last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could really notice it. Uh,
Oh my gosh.
Now, I mean, I'll always have this tan, but we also have a bit of this going on. So
There we
there's
go. I can see it
and
flexing properly, fully.
yeah. Oh no, no,
Oh,
no, no. That's not even. This is full. We get got to put a little more tension in it. And I showed Shalin this the other day, and
yeah,
because I apparently I don't send photos. Well, okay, correction. I do send the update photos, but
yeah,
it's only upper body.
yeah.
So I showed him that. I was like, well, your boy never skips leg day.
Yeah.
So even with no pump, I still have like uh
Dang,
I
I
don't know
see
how
the
well the
lines.
cap comes
And
in.
your calves are
Yeah, so
insane.
yeah. So it's
What the heck?
and what's sad is I still drive an automatic truck. I don't even have a clutch.
Dude, that's
No
insane. I need to
excuses.
let me look at your progress photos here too. Let's go from the
Yeah.
beginning where we
The
started.
the
See this
last
one.
one is going to be the most
When did
recent
we
one is in
start?
LA after a leg day. April,
Okay, so this
mid-April.
is 4/14, so April 14th.
Yep.
This is our starting
Yep.
photos.
Almost yeah.
So April
Yep.
14th,
That
what
was
is
at a
that?
truck stop in the April 14th to
To
today.
now? How many months is that? 5 months?
Uh, yeah, let's
May,
see. That is
July, August. Yeah, 5 months.
7calendar.com has been my friend for this.
Yeah, 5 months. So
4 months,
4/14,
4 months, 27 days.
4 months. There we go. Okay. And then, damn.
Yep.
Dude, what the heck? What?
Now I told
Bro.
Shalin that since I've always been a bit larger, um,
Yeah,
I've always had I was always the guy that like sucked in
yeah,
photos, but I
yeah.
never realized that I was actually flexing abdominal muscles to do that. But I've done it for like, I don't
Dude,
know,
this is
15 years since I was
insane.
conscious. Yeah.
In less
But that's
than
not me
five
pushing out or
months?
in. I just try to I try to
Dude.
pop my back so I stand straight and then I take the photo. So I try to be
Holy
honest with
shit.
them. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Surprise.
And how much weight
Actually,
have you lost?
well, that's another fun thing about being in the truck is that I still haven't gotten a proper weight in the last week because it's been a bit hectic and I park on like
Yeah.
light gravel and it's hard to get smooth service, but
So you're down like
roughly
what,
30.
over 30 pounds?
Yeah, because I was about
Wow.
250 when I started. And I tried getting a little bit better with eating like a week or two before we started, but I don't know how much that counts. So I was
Yeah.
like, I just remember seeing 250 at one point when I was home, and I was like, all right, we start at 250. Yeah, give myself an extra three
Wow.
pounds, maybe. But regardless, it's been a lot.
That's
Uh,
awesome. Well, I'm
yeah,
excited to
it
dive into today. So, can you start us off with giving an intro of like who you are, what you do for work, what your lifestyle is like, and then we can dive into it because I can't wait to dive into this story here.
Yeah, no, well, I guess first and foremost, my name's Jacob, or if you're from the Southwest, I look like Canelo Alvarez. That grew out his hair. If you know yeah, every Hispanic guy's told me, "Hey, Canelo," and I'm like, "Hey, he's retired. This is bad. If he's driving a truck."
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I do over the road truck driving. As of now, we do a lot of refrigerated and hazardous freight. So anything from explosives to cyanide to pharmaceutical medicine to food to like anything, it goes in the trailer. And I've been to 42 different states doing this. So it's nonstop. My average time on the road, I'd say, is between 3 to 5 weeks. It's gotten a little bit less. Well, I say less hectic because I used to push like 5 or 6 weeks on the road, and I go home for like a week, and then I go back on the road. So it's nonstop every day. Wake up, drive truck. Wake up, drive truck. Wake up, drive
Yeah.
truck. And fun fact, this week I'm actually setting a record. Um, I woke up in San Francisco Tuesday morning. I'm currently in Iowa, and it's Wednesday. It's Thursday morning.
Wow.
So I did
Okay.
1,300 miles yesterday. I got great
Jeez.
sleep, and then I got 1,100 to go to North Carolina, and that gets me home on time.
Wow.
And if I do it, it's the fastest to 10K that our company's seen, which is 5 days.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah, and
Wow.
it's three uh, Salt Lake City to San Francisco to North Carolina is the I'm doing all that in about 5.5 days. So yeah, it's freight's got to move, and I got to get home.
Love it.
There's a bit of rules involved, which you got to kind of take that. Uh, I can't say exactly how, but we got to
Yeah.
kind of play by ear
Okay.
with that.
Okay.
But yeah,
So
I made
with
it to
all of this,
state line of Iowa
all this
last
crazy
night.
work, being on the road so much, what are the results that you've gotten in the past 4.5, 5 months physically?
Well, I think what honestly, it's tricking your brain to say yes, I'm sitting down all the time, but you're still active. So if I'm driving 5, 6, 700 miles a day, I'm not like, obviously you can listen to music or podcasts or, whatever to make time a little bit more manageable, but you're still focusing on trying not to drive off the road for that long.
Yeah.
And so it's a different endurance in like in a mental capacity as compared to like a desk job. But at the same time, you're still sitting down.
Yeah.
Yet my whole office vibrates the entire time I'm awake. And so
Yeah.
I guess you could argue it engages certain muscles because you're trying to stand up straight and the roads are bumpy and you're going like this all the time. But but what's really weird is that time's starting to fly by faster because I'm not like, oh, let me stop and take a breather for a minute, or let me use the bathroom more frequently, or oh, let me go get, 6 slices of pilot pizza because it's delicious. Like I'm like, no, I don't have to do that. I mean, you drink protein shakes, keep the day
Yeah.
going. You eat protein bars because I mean it's got nutrients, it's got protein in it, and I
Yeah.
mean you just keep chugging along. But the
Wow.
saving grace is I have it would take me a minute to set it up because there's only so much space in here. I bought it's more of a hot plate if we're honest, and a pan, and I cook slim steaks. Slim, I
Nice.
mean it's about the size of your hand, and then when it gets cooked, it's like the size of your palm.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it's not much. It takes 2 to 3 minutes to cook like three of them or four, depending on how big your pan is. I
Yeah.
I cook for 5 days, and it's just Ben's ready rice and steak. And so anytime I got to stop for lunch, I warm up the rice, and then once the rice gets a little bit warm, I throw it on a plate, throw the steak on
Wow.
top, warm it up, and I mean that is my guaranteed meal end of the day, high in protein. If you get like the beans and rice and stuff, it's like there's
Yeah.
different options if you want to change the flavors, and it's really simple, but you just have to commit to meal prepping if you want to save a
Yeah.
little bit of time. Because another thing is like I can't go to Walmart all the
Right.
time. Like if I'm out of groceries and at the drop of a hat, I got to go get some. I have to figure out like, can I go 200 miles to this truck stop? On my way there, I'll order Walmart delivery if they deliver there. Have the driver meet me there when I'm there. Get all my groceries. That takes 20 minutes. Throw it all in the fridge and keep rolling. Or I can find a Walmart that allows me to park, and then I got to actually try to park there and then go inside, get my walking in and stuff like that. That's the better option because you get walking while you shop,
Yeah.
but I can't fit everywhere. I'm
Right.
70 something feet.
I remember you saying that on
So
our first call. You were like, yeah, I was asking you what your challenges were. You were like, honestly, one of my challenges is I can't park most places.
yeah, like point in case. This is a giant dirt lot where we all can fit. And
Yeah.
now it's about to get full in a couple hours, but this is what we have.
Yeah.
Like it's just giant dirt lot, and then we get to park here. But
Yeah.
that's the game.
Yeah.
Um, it
So in these
it's how it
past
goes.
like
But
four and a half, 5 months, when you switched from eating the five slices of pizza to your protein shakes, your steaks, getting some workouts in, what are the effects you've noticed on your body? I know you're down what, like 30 pounds?
yeah, it's 30 and change, plus or
30 and
minus, because
change.
it depends on how you weigh yourself.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I would say gum is really helpful because it kills your appetite. So if
Oh
you're like,
yeah,
oh, I have
that's a good one.
to do another 3 hours of my day, just chew gum. That
Yeah,
helps. So the psycho the I guess the psychotical no not psychotical psychological decisions is way simpler. It's am I hungry? Yes or no. What do I need to eat? I've already been recalibrating my brain to think protein first, then figure out the rest.
yeah,
In terms of what I'm selecting, as long as I stay in a caloric deficit. If I follow those things, it's pretty straightforward. But
right.
I mean, it's the small decision making that just adds up over time. But I mean, I can climb in and out of the truck without even thinking about it. Like I could park the truck, immediately get out, walk to a truck stop, do whatever I have to do, and walk back, and I'm not out of breath. I can go back to the back of the trailer. I can just get up in the trailer, throw my straps on, secure everything, get out, and I'm like, I don't even think about it. And I mean,
Did you
the
used to
trailer
get out of
sits
breath from
like,
those things?
yeah, a lot of drivers do. There's guys that don't even want to touch the freight or go inside the trailer for that reason.
Wow. Wow.
And I mean, the trailer's like, I'd say mid low chest
Yeah.
when you stand next to it. Or for me, I'm 5'9.5", 5'10", somewhere around there. And I mean, it comes up to my chest. So like you have to put your hands on the trailer and just kind of barely pull yourself, throw your leg over. And I mean, it's not hard. There's a bar you can step on if you need it. But
Yeah.
like I don't have to think about it anymore. I literally just the doors are open. I'm like, cool, I gotta go in the trailer. I fly in, strap everything, I jump out, and I'm done. And then
Wow.
in the truck, I literally just put my hands on the bars. I just go like that. And then I feel like I fly in the truck. And like
So
angels are saying,
you're just
oh,
moving
I'm
around
about to drive.
fluidly now. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Fluidity and movement. That is a perfect way of saying it.
Take
Fluidity
me
and
back
movement.
to our first conversation when we first met. Like, tell me, what were your observations you were seeing about all the truck drivers around you?
Oh, complaining that it's hard. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, well, I have this diet. That's it. Just, I have to eat truck stop food, this and that. It's either they were previously in shape and they went local, so they're home every night, and so they have a gym routine. They go on the weekends, whatever. And then they have to go over the road to make money, but they've already have that lifestyle and habit of, you know, they already know what they have to eat. If they go home more frequently, they can meal prep, but they're already like at a pretty good physique going in. Whereas a lot of the guys, they don't know what dieting is really.
Yeah.
It's just yeah, I saw I couldn't talk to him unfortunately, but I saw a guy. We got fuel in Wyoming, and he got fuel. He pulled up, waited. He went inside, and he waited on a full pan of pizza to get ready. And he walked out to his truck with a full cardboard thing of pizza, and it was greasy. I mean, like I see the bottom. It's a brand new box for pizza, and the whole bottom was just greasy. And then
Wow.
I'm like, I mean, he's probably only 150 wet, but I mean, his stomach is like this, and his whole body's like that.
Wow.
But that's the only thing that was big about him was his stomach. And I'm like, it's just amazing to me that it it's just you sit all the time and you just shove food in your face.
Yeah.
Like
What
that's it.
motivated you
I
to
mean,
want to
it's
make a change? Like, what made you decide, like, no, I don't want
oh,
to keep going down this path?
because it's not healthy. That's it. I
Yeah.
was just honest with myself. I'm like, I can't. If I continue on, it only gets worse. So why continue on? Just change it. I mean,
Mm,
we all know it's unhealthy to some regard. I mean, I know some people have, different genetic differences and there's health consequences that everyone has to fight through. But still, like, I didn't have an excuse. I mean,
yeah.
I could spend more money in the truck stop buying junk food, or I can spend slightly less and it's just all protein related stuff because it's not the cheapest. I mean, like
Yeah.
these things are, I think the most I've paid for one of these is $7.
Wow.
And that's not even at an airport.
Yeah.
It's just at a truck stop. Um, However, I get to have Halo Top ice cream almost every day, and I'm still losing weight.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
Snickers ice cream, Butterfinger ice cream. I was like, you know what? I can't complain. And on the
Yeah,
days
it's
I
pretty
don't have
cool,
it,
right?
tomorrow. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
So you're eating foods that you actually enjoy and having a
yeah.
good
For
time
the
with it, it
most part,
sounds
I
like.
would say so.
Yeah.
I mean, my palate's already changed.
Yeah.
Like I told Sean, there's a place in There's so many small places of LA. I don't know all of them off the top of my head. Wherever it's near Torrance, California, I think. No, Torrance is where I went the last time. The time before that. Um, it's a super small place called Chicken Troopers. Could be a franchise, I don't know. But I got a bowl of rice and chicken like this big. And I mean, it was a giant bowl of chicken and rice. And I barely put sauce and honey on it, and the chicken was delicious. I didn't have to like smear it in a whole bunch of different sauces. It was just really light, Asian honey. Uh, it was delicious. That's all I know. And it wasn't super spicy. It was, but I
Wow.
mean, it was like 2 pounds of chicken or something, pound and a half. I mean, it was a lot of chicken. And I was like, okay, it's protein. And I just ate it. I was like, okay, this is
Yeah.
delicious. And then protein goals were, I mean, I didn't have anything to do. I got there a day and a half early. So I walked a
Yeah.
mile to the gym. I did leg day because I'm a genius. And then I walked a mile back. And on my way back, I got
Awesome.
chicken troopers.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say
I
if
don't,
you had to like distill down from the past 5 months of working with us and with Shalin, like what would you say have been your biggest learnings from this experience?
well, I think Sean specifically, it's too simple to get confused. Like it's too simple that you can't get confused, is the way I should say it. Because he's like, hey, here's the four goals: calories, protein, carbs, and fats.
Yeah.
If you hit them or stay under them, you'll get progress. I'm like, cool. And that's what I did. Very straightforward.
Yeah.
The app is quite nice to have because now anything that goes in the face, it gets recorded except for drinks. Because I told him I want to see how like flexible I can get. I've had Arizona tea. I've had apple juice. I've had things really high in sugar, and I'm still just going like this because I'm staying in a caloric deficit with food to a reasonable amount, and I'm hitting a protein goal. So my
Yeah.
body is like, okay, well, we're gonna eat all this, use carbs for energy, and it's just net benefit no matter how you slice
Exactly.
it.
And you're building
Um,
your metabolism
and
too with that protein.
yes, the hunger curve has been really interesting to see because it used to be like, oh, I'm hungry, let me stop to get food, and now it's like, well, I'm hungry in the morning because I did my job yesterday. It's like, okay, I'm a little bit hungry, which means I probably lost just a slight bit of weight. All right, that's awesome. And then you just do the same thing.
Yeah.
Keep it, keep it in the macros, and everything will work out.
Yeah.
No pun
100%.
intended. But I did tell Shalin that I think being a driver is in doing this kind of a regimen is proof that I told him the saying abs are built in the kitchen or 90% of abs are in the kitchen. This is
Mhm.
literally proving if you fix your diet, you will get healthier, period. End of story.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
I don't touch a gym as much as I would want to. Like
Yeah.
maybe average 3 times a month. Maybe.
Yeah. Because it's
Because
so
I
hard to
mean
park there.
it's yeah. That's the big one. I mean, yes, I can park and jog and get cardio in,
Hmm.
but I'm so focused on parking in a safe space and then getting sleep or getting
Yeah.
fuel that I got to keep going. Like there is no, you feel like it's a never ending cycle of go, 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 go.
Yeah.
Um, but it's all fixed in the kitchen. Now, granted, I don't really have a proper kitchen, but hey, metaphorically, it counts.
Yep.
It's a little folding table
Exactly.
with a hot plate. I make it work. Um,
Exactly. I know you
but yeah,
mentioned
it's
you
fun.
mentioned like using the app. Like, how would you describe the program structure to somebody that isn't in it?
That isn't in it.
Yeah.
Well, if you're very community driven, similar to like Discord servers, there's a variety of different servers and different topics of discussion. So you can meet with other people that are struggling with the same things you are, have been through the same things you are, and it's very relatable. A lot of people really thrive from community, so that's awesome to have. And then the tracking of calories or keeping up with everything that you're eating. I'd say about 75 to 80% of things that you buy at a Walmart, truck stop, whatever, it's going to be in there. So you just scan the barcode and you're done. So it's really intuitive. However, if it's not in there, you just flip the thing over and you just go, okay, this is the serving size, this is the calories, and then you do your three main carbs,
Yep.
fats, and proteins, and then you add it in there, and then guess what? It does all the math for you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been in the store, like I'll scan something and I'll go, okay, this shoots me over on fats. Now I'll find something else. I'll put it back. and it's a 20-second
That's
confirmation of,
great.
I
Yeah.
like math and I can do it. I'd like to say sometimes not so much, but hey, I have my moments. But either way, it's just really convenient.
Yeah.
I like how calories are on the top though, because to
Mm.
me it's not in the order of priority, but it is almost, because you got calories as one and protein two, and then
Yeah.
I guess carbs and fats you can argue can
You can flip
interchange,
them.
but I mean at the
Yeah.
same time they're all important. They all have, they all pull their weight in different ways.
Yeah.
Um, but the biggest one, absolutely by far, bar none, is calories.
Mm.
Just stay in a
Yeah.
caloric deficit.
100%. Have you noticed any like change? I mean, obviously we looked at your photos, your physical changes are
Yeah.
very apparent. Do you feel differently at all?
I have to invoice you for clothes because I have. You know how fun it is when you throw in a pair of shorts and you're like, I swear these things weren't this loose. You're like, this is weird. Yeah, no. Luckily, I wear a lot of gym clothes, so I just make the drawstring tighter, so it's
Yeah.
no big deal. But I told Charlotte, I'm like, I'm gonna have to get Zach to buy me new clothes, damn it, because it's too good. He's
Good
cracked
problem
too
to
much
have.
code. It's a
Yeah.
problem. It's an absolutely fantastic problem to have. Um, I mean, obviously, like men and women when they shop for jeans or denim, it's a way different process. Because I mean, ours is like you get three, four different versions. You think you're like, oh, I think I have this number. You go try them on, you're done. And then
Yeah.
every woman I've ever met struggles with jeans. I had that experience because I have large calves. Now, granted,
Mm,
not to the same magnitude, but like I had to go buy jeans for, so I looked nice on a date I was going on. Ooh, I know, fancy me. And yeah, it was interesting because the waist part would be fine, but it's literally like hugging my quads and my calves. So then you have to go up in waist size, and it was interesting seeing how like just a more defined physique. I mean, I'm not like, we're not bodybuilder stage, but still, I got decent legs.
yeah.
And I mean, it's just a different way of finding clothing. I don't shop for clothes much, maybe twice a year, if that. So it's no problem for myself because I don't buy many things in clothes. So
Yeah.
otherwise, I mean, you feel better whenever you put on a large shirt and it's slightly tight, but it's not as tight as it was 2 months ago. And you're like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then you
Yeah.
go on your day. Great. In
That's
fact,
awesome.
I had an athletic shirt in there that was a size too small because it was from, I think, a European brand, so they usually size them slightly smaller.
Yeah.
So like an extra large there is a large here,
Yeah.
and it didn't fit much. And then now I just throw it on. I'm like, it makes a little bit defined in shoulders, makes you feel a little, like, yeah, I got some shoulders. Look at my delts,
Yeah.
so I mean, I always take the humor side of it because it's just funny how much better you feel in the clothes and everything, and
Yeah.
it's great. I mean, like I said earlier, I can get in and out of the truck willy nilly. If someone's like, "Hey, we need you to go, throw a seal on the trailer or lock it or whatever," I'm like, "Okay." I just get out, jog back there, throw it on, get back in the truck. I'm done. I don't have to think about it. I'm like, "Oh, I gotta walk 140 feet there and back. Oh no!" Like it. Okay. I've even told places I'll help unload the trailer if I have to. I don't
Yeah.
care. I'll just get back there. I'll move stuff. I'll use a pallet jack. Don't
Wow.
bother me any. I mean,
That's
it's
awesome.
nice when the trailer's refrigerated because it's a freezer, and it's kind of cool when it's 90 degrees outside and the
But
trailers are
yeah, that's
freezing.
nice.
Feels
Yeah.
awesome.
True.
But
So
other times, I mean, it's I just get back there and do it. It's fun.
yeah, that's awesome. So you're feeling good, clothes are looser, fitting into
Yeah.
stuff you haven't worn in a while, have to buy new clothes. You're running around your
Yeah,
truck.
now I
This is,
do. Yeah.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
So what's your
It's a good
goal?
problem to have.
Like, what's your like health and fitness goal from here now? Now that you've like figured out caloric deficit, losing weight, getting the protein in, feeling better, what's next for you?
Well, that's I think it's circumstantial depending on what different pivots I make. Like if I stay over the road a little bit longer, then I'll just continue on the, hey, just be very careful what you eat, hit protein goals, and just see what your body does. But at the
Yeah.
same time, um, it would be nice to get more and more of the stomach gone. That way, you feel about yourself visually, I suppose. But I mean, that's mostly diet still. So I mean, keeping up the diet routine and then adjusting it accordingly. So if I need to eat, you know, 300 more calories, a couple more, you know, I was gonna say deca proteins, like tens of proteins. I don't know why I was gonna say that. Eating, more protein or whatever to have different results. Um, Open for change and development or stick with the same thing. I mean, I don't know because I'm just driving a truck all the time, and I'm not competing for a bodybuilder show, so I don't have to go that extreme, and I'm not looking to look like I have no muscle on my body. So it's like I don't have to worry about the two extremes. I just gotta float in the middle, find find what feels right. But I'd say gut instinct is just losing more gut. That's
Okay.
that's always a nice feeling. But if I go local and I'm home every day, then definitely build up a gym routine and just get more
Okay.
toned. Uh, I'm not like worried about a certain um, circumference of biceps. I'm not worried about getting a certain number on chest or getting, a 9 pack or 12 or any number that you roll on a pair of die. Like, no, nothing too crazy. It's just as
Oh,
long as I just continue improving in some way, shape, or form, that's awesome.
okay.
That's what matters. So it's okay to keep it simple too. Like I'm not a lot of people in the program aren't competing for bodybuilder shows.
Yeah.
They just like, hey, I'm in a unhealthy state, and if I continue this for too long, it's not good. Let me just work on it and just improve.
Hmm.
Just get a little healthier.
Exactly.
Get a little healthier. But this little fly is trying to get healthier, and he can't figure out how to fly out the window. It's like right there.
Well, yeah. Thanks for sharing that. This is great to kind of hear like the story. Those are the main questions that I had for you. Is there anything else that you want to add for anyone watching this that's considering maybe doing our program, working with us? Any feedback you would give them?
Oh, I mean, if if you're coachable and you're willing to follow some simple advice, it's pretty hard not to succeed. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Granted, I think the best part is having access to someone like yourself or Shalin,
Hmm.
because it's like, hey, I have a stupid question, and you're like, challenge me. It's probably not that dumb. And then you ask, and you're like, oh, this is an interesting thing to ask. Here's our opinion, and this is how we've seen others, tackle it, or we've never done this before, and let's figure it out. But it's never good luck. You'll figure it out. You'll be fine. Uh, Granted, I'm a bit crazy with questions, so Shalin's like, all right, I'll push you. And then he sent me like the most insane leg day. I don't know if you've seen the workout routine, but I asked people in the gym about it, and they think I'm nuts. They're like, either your personal trainer hates you or you hate your legs. And I'm like, you know what? It's probably the second one. So let's keep going. So I
Yeah.
mean, I find it fun. Granted, I sit all the time, so I get that benefit. But you know, um, but yeah, it's just it's the KISS method in business. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
KISS. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. I mean,
100%.
you get the amount of workouts you can, especially if you have a bit of it more of a regimen job. Now, granted, most of us in the program do travel, which appears to be a challenge, but there's just ways around it. I mean,
Yeah.
there's pilots have figured out ways to succeed in the program. I'm, and driving on land. I'm figuring out ways to succeed. I'm sure you'll find a boat captain sooner than later. I
Yeah.
mean, they're kind of lucky.
True.
They can throw a fishing rod over the side, right? Fresh food. But I mean, I'm sure you'll find so many varieties of how people in the transportation industry figure it out because we're never home. And that's the
Yeah.
hardest part is always traveling, airport hopping, never home, international travel. Um, so, I mean, I don't know the fast food side of things as much because, like, if you're at an airport, you don't have a kitchen. So you have to be more selective on what you buy fast food wise. But you're doing it yourself. Shalin has done it. Other people in the program are doing it, and everybody's constantly sharing and updating different techniques. And it's like, hey, we saw, I I'll pick a random name. Susan. I like Susan. I don't even know. Do we even have a Susan in the program? I don't know. Uh,
I
but
don't think
Susan found out this thing at Starbucks is delicious and it's really healthy. Oh,
yeah.
hey, I'll try that next time.
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, I'm not actively involved in the community because I'm driving so much, and so I'm a
Yeah.
bit, you know. distracted, if you will. But otherwise, I still like going in there and seeing life wins and stuff and reading it. It's
Yeah.
nice to catch up on and see how everyone else is doing. But I think if you're really, really community related, it's awesome. If you're more of an introvert and you like one on one, it's awesome because you got you and Shaolin for one on ones. So it's literally anything in between, just
Yeah.
one on one or everybody or a selective group and whatever groups you like talking in. So it's great. But the big one is the calorie tracker. So I don't know how you update that database so much, but I'd
Yeah.
say 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 things. It's just there and it has the serving sizes and everything pretty
Hmm.
much to a T.
Yeah.
Um, and also if it doesn't, like use Chat GPT and figure out how many macros are in your food.
Yeah.
That's what I do when I
Exactly.
go to like Charlie's Cheesesteaks or Chick-fil-A. It's like, hey, this is my order. What are
Yeah.
the macros? Boom, it's this. Plug it in. You're done. It's
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
just find a way to get it done.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's
That's
pretty
awesome. Yeah,
straightforward. So I mean,
I love what you
anybody
said
looking
too
to,
about like keeping it simple too, right? Because it's like
yeah,
there's so much information out there, like try this new diet and do this
yeah,
thing, and this is the reason it's not working. It's like, no, 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 no. You just need to go
nope.
back to the fundamentals
If
and master them.
if if you're, I don't know if you're willing to do this, but or hire a VA one, you could. I have point proof in the pudding of how much ice cream I have eaten during this. If
Yeah.
I can eat this much ice cream and lose weight, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Because I mean, granted, thank you, Halo Top. I would love to be sponsored. Even though I don't post on social media, I would love to be sponsored in some way, shape, or form. Because listen, 330 calories for a pint of ice cream, and Ben and Jerry's is 1,200. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a fourth of the calories, and it's still ice cream. I'll take
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. That's
In fact,
awesome.
I told Shalin that for like one of the weeks, I was like, I'm gonna see if I can eat ice cream every day and make this work. And he goes, yeah, just fit it in your macros. And I made it work and I just ran with it. I was like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm cheating. I'm cheating and I'm winning. This is
It
weird.
feels like
This
it,
shouldn't be
right? It
possible.
literally
Yes,
feels like
it
you're cheating.
does. like I'm like,
That's
how
awesome.
I know math, but math ain't mathin', but I'll take it. It's just I'm like, this is so weird. I sit all the time and I eat ice cream almost daily, and I'm still losing weight. I'm like, this is the
Yep.
most bizarre. I never would have guessed it. That's for damn sure. um,
Yep.
but yeah, it's so weird.
So good.
But hey, I'll take weird. I'm fine with that. I'm
Yep.
fine with that.
Yep. That's
But yeah,
awesome. Wow.
it's been a never ending journey, but also it's not that stressful. That's another interesting point I've noticed is like once you get used to it, you're like, oh, just do this. Okay. Like, yeah, don't mind me. I got to take a picture of my food, or I got to update my macros. Okay. Like it's
Yeah.
really simple. And the workout routines are great. I mean, it's customizable. Shaolin knows you both know what you're doing and building the workout. So I mean, it's a little bit flexible in that regard of if you're uncomfortable doing this, substitute it with that. Videos of how to do it properly, so you don't feel like you're having to ask the weird buff guy in the gym that's sitting there cranking out 300-pound chest press. Just go to. You don't have to ask him like, "Hey, sir, is my form okay?" It's like, no, there's videos in the app. Just watch it
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, figure it out. It's
Yeah.
pretty simple. Um, but I mean, yeah, I think my favorite part, honestly, is when I am in the gym, is just asking people what they think of the regimen, especially
Mm.
leg day, because no one, not apparently, not many people do leg day, which I found really funny.
They
That
skip
that's
it. Yeah.
probably my favorite part. I
I
always
love
thought that was
that.
a joke. I always thought that was a joke, like, oh, never skip leg day, but and people do skip it. I'm like, what?
They do.
That
Yeah.
now
And it's
maybe I'm
crazy
crazy. I don't
because
know.
our legs are the biggest muscles in our body and give
Yeah.
us the biggest testosterone boost. So you're just missing out on so much if you
Oh, I didn't
skip.
even know that about testosterone. That's really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. Wow. Well, I mean, it's kind of what gets you from A to B.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I'm driving all the time, but I still have to get in and out of the truck. Still have to
Yeah.
use my legs.
Yeah.
Push the throttle down and then set cruise for 6 hours. So yeah, I mean, yeah, fun fact, I'd say about 1,000 miles of this that I've done, I haven't touched the pedal.
Wow.